All right, so you know that juicy burger you had? You know, the one with it was just fresh and warm and you had it exactly the way you wanted it. You had it stacked up, you had the cheese, the bacon, might have had pickles, onions, tomato, ketchup, mayonnaise, however you eat your burger. You enjoyed that burger. But now, would you believe that the cattle that provided that meat for that sandwich actually played a role in global warming? I know that sounds crazy, but I got your attention. So, hello. In this speech, I'm going to inform you the issue of global warming. The main points I will cover in this speech are: one, early discovery of greenhouse effects and early advancements; two, current state of global warming as of 2016; and lastly, three, current mitigations put in place to adhere the effects on global warming. As for the burger, in a 1988 article archived in the New York Times, it is said that methane, when it reaches the atmosphere, actually interacts with a chemical known as hydroxyl. Now, this chemical hydroxyl, it is known for removing unwanted material from the Earth's atmosphere. So the more methane, the less hydroxyl gets to do its job. In my first point, I want to slightly discuss the origins of global warming. The early origins of global warming, according to BBC News correspondent Richard Black, date back as far as the 1800s, with a French physicist known as Joseph Fourier. Now, the earliest steam engine produced was in 1712. Now, that's 100 years of coal burning prior to Joseph Fourier's research. Now, the first true automobile, some would call it, the motor wagon, was produced in 1886. Now, there's a second type of emission going on in the 1800s. Now, in the 1900s, a Swede by the name of Kurt Angstrom had shown that trace amounts of gas can cause global warming or greenhouse warming. These early pioneers only scratched the surface of what has been plaguing the Americas for many years. So, having discussed the origins, let's now talk about the current state of global warming. In NASA's Global Climate Change, dated April 16th of 2018, March 2018 was one of the hottest Marches on record, coming in at 0.89 Celsius, right up there with the years 2002, 2010, 2015, 2016, and 2017. Now, it can be said by some that this is a direct reflection of we the people, but that is not what I'm here to discuss. The Economist, economist.com, has an article about the state of the climate in 2016. In this article, the World Meteorological Organization, a UN body, confirmed that 2016 would be the hottest ever recorded, with 16 of the 17 hottest ever temperature years recorded in this millennium. Now that we have discussed the current state, let's get into the plans for the future. Science Trends, which you can look up online, has several articles on pros and cons of different types of energy. For instance, nuclear energy, yes, like the Homer Simpson nuclear energy, is a great source of energy. It can be friendly to the environment, but in the wrong hands, the byproduct can be used as a weapon. Unfortunately, the cost for nuclear facilities is very expensive, and the time it takes to build them, I don't foresee a lot of them being built. Emissions are governed in most states, and is also a requirement for registering vehicle for some. How clean your car runs can also make you more comfortable. Oil company BP, according to Reuters News, article April 16th of 2018, has a plan to maintain a flat rate emissions throughout the year 2025. Now, what they state is that they can lower their CO2 or carbon dioxide emissions by 3.5 million tons throughout the year 2025. Now, looking back at our history, in the year 1927, carbon emissions from fossil fuel burning and industry reached 1 billion tons. That's a lot. So it's safe to say that by this time, and with the amount of growth the world has seen, that amount has safely at least tripled. Now, in closing, we have discussed the origin, current state, and future plans for global warming. From the early pioneers to the current state and the foreseeable future, we have many things in place to help us slow down the rate of change in the ozone. From wind energy to hydro energy, there are options out there that can greatly reduce the impact. Thank you.